Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? Today is day 11 of the 88 step program where we take our notebook, maybe not so crazily, and we write down our goals so that we can keep our day focused on the things that may keep us from them or things that keep us going towards them. Correct? Now today's day 11, and we are using myself as an example of achieving my goal at the end of the 88 days. And some of the things that were keeping me from my goals was procrastination throughout the day and spending too much time on entertainment videos, which then keeps the procrastination going. And the way we justify things like saying, well, I'm just learning something, or I'm watching a documentary, or I'm watching educational, can sometimes turn into a little bit of just, well, kitty cat fluff videos, correct? So that's where I was focusing on this round of an 88 step on this notebook plan. And the things that I was going to do to keep myself from being procrastinated was what? Write letters, exercise, make a nice workshop where all my tools are put into every single place and in the house, and just have everything more organized, right? Because I like to do so many activities. I have a lot of clutter on my work desks and benches, so I'm going to try to keep that part of my life more active, right? And these things will help me stay focused throughout the day, keep me away from the procrastination and entertainment, and that will help me stay focused on my goals. When you're doing things like this and are aware of why you are exercising, why you are writing letters, why you're doing your personal activities, when you're aware of that in your mind consciously, it keeps you focused on your goal. It also keeps you from being sidetracked with other people's opinions, or, well, let's just say other sidetractions. Okay? Now, right now, this is a really weird time in life. Granted, it's day 11 on the 88 step program, but it's actually, we're in March of 2021. Now, I listen to a lot of, not too many actually, I listen to just very few preachers, but I listen to many, many hours of these 3 or 4 preachers. I'm not a fluff type of guy. I don't want to listen to a preacher tell me how rich I can become. I don't want to listen to a preacher tell me how I just have to be positive and think good and everything will be fine and dandy and rosy. Nope, I kind of pretty much like the fire and brimstone type of preachers, the ones that tell it like it is, like old school tough love. It is how it is. Why? There's a problem within the clergy in 2020, just for a long time. We've had a lot of government involved with our churches. Therefore, the churches tell the people what they want to hear, not what's going to save them. So I listen to just a few preachers that I find to be very amazingly able to talk about the Bible and world events. Okay, in 2021. Now, the reason I listen to just a few of them, I explained why I like them, but why I only like a few versus a lot is so I don't get sidetracked from a bunch of different people's opinions. Correct? If I listen to everybody, then I've got nobody to actually focus on. And I'm trying to focus on myself so that I can hear actually God and Jesus come through me, right? I mean, this is why we try to focus on ourselves in our minds, is that we find that it's a spiritual goal, right? Not just a physical goal. Anybody, if you want to go out and get rich, this is not the right program. There's plenty of people that it will explain and show how to get rich. I don't know if they explain how to get happy afterwards. I think their goal is only money on something like that. We're looking for happiness and joy, not only for our own lives, but for others around us. I mean, that would be a beautiful goal for me. We're using me as the example that you could use a template from. Not to copy me, not to copy this, because how could you? That's why it's all written like this. There's other reasons too. I have learning deficiency type of things where it's hard for me to spell words. Okay? So to save time of that is why. But there's other reasons. Okay? Now I want to sit there and go back to 2021. It's so important to do these type of things so that you can know yourself instead of following other people, other man, other womans, other governments, other philosophies, opinions constantly, thinking that the answers are out there in books or other persons and opinions. Granted, our mind needs to stay educating itself and learning, and we do that by going out and studying. But studying not everything at a very basic level gets us nowhere. We must know ourselves so that we can know what our goal is, not someone else's goal. God has put Jesus on earth, and Jesus has been here on earth to put a goal into your life to do your life. You're here for a reason. Are you able to find that reason by listening to others? Or should you be focusing on your own mind and heart and actions so that you might be able to hear some of those goals and thought processes? Correct? Now, as I repeat, we're in the year 2021. Who do you trust? I want you to think about something right now. The whole world, worldwide. I'm in America. We're doing America things right here where I'm at. But the whole world, we're all in the same exact position. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're poor. I don't care if you're educated. And I don't care if you're uneducated. I don't care if you have technology, or I don't care if you're in the bush. Nobody knows what's going on in the world right now. Every single person is confused on the truth. Anybody that goes out there and says they know exactly what's happening, well, everybody else can sit there and see that they are clueless. That they're just repeating other things from TV or the news. Because there's not a single person in the world in any single country. So if you think about this logically, in the year 2021, because of the plague, when we read the Bible, I'm going to steal this from listening to one of these pastors. That's why I brought this up. They were talking about, in the Bible has plagues. And when we hear these stories, we can't relate to those type of things. Well, now we're in the year 2021. The whole world is experiencing a plague, and nobody knows the truth, and everybody's out there looking for the truth from government and internet and news sources, when we should be seeking it from God and Jesus Christ within the Bible. That's the only reason why I'm doing the 88 steps for myself, and hopefully for you, to be able to read and see more time in the Bible. I have a writing deficiency, and that's why I write and copy the Bible. God bless you.